Now, when talk about a reportable segment here, we say that this is a segment. This is a segment whose separate information will need to be reported in the segment what? Report. So mean that any reportable segment, or whenever now a segment report is to be prepared, the separate information about those segments which are deemed to be reportable will need to be provided there. Now, there are those particular conditions, or basically the criteria which must actually be met by any segment for it now to be deemed to be reportable. One of the criteria which has to be met by a segment is that it must meet the definition of an operating segment, as per IFRS 8. Remember, in our case here, we have defined what is a reportable segment. So mean that if now a segment meets that definition, then it shall be deemed to be reportable. Two is that the profit of that segment, should be 10% or more, or should be equal to 10% or more of the total profit of the company, Number three is that the asset of that particular segment must be equal to 10% or more of the total assets of the company. And also, on the other hand, we say that the liabilities of that particular segment must be equal to 10% or more of the total liabilities of the whole company. So mean that if then a component of an entity meet now that particular criteria, then it is deemed to be a reportable segment, meaning that whenever now a segment report is to be prepared, then separate information about that particular segment will need to be disclosed in that particular segment report.